This is Jefferson Close Up, and I'm Carol Celine. My guest today is Dr. Mitchell Conn. Nice to have you here.
Nice to be here.
So let's start by your telling me some things about yourself that a lot of people don't know.
I love rock and roll music. It used to be called contemporary, now it's called classic rock. I used to have a radio show in college. I was a DJ with my best friend in college, my roommate, who's still my best friend. I worked on an Indian reservation when I was in medical school as a rotation for about 2 months in South Dakota.
And I think you told me you were a big brother also.
That's true. I did forget that. When I was a senior in college, I was a big brother to a second grader in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Now let's talk a little bit about your work. What drew you to gastroenterology?
Well, there are a couple of things along the way. I mean, one thing you do is you get influenced by the people that teach you. So when I was a medical student and I was doing a sub-internship at the hospital, my resident was going into gastroenterology, so he had a certain enthusiasm that rubbed off on me. I think gastroenterology combines a lot of skills that you could use. There are a lot of intellectual skills. You have to have a good understanding of the physiology of how things work in the body, but at the same time you get to use your hands because we have a lot of instruments that we use. So it's kind of like a nice hybrid practice where you're spend a lot of time with patients, but at the same time you're also using your hands and doing procedural work.
Now, Jefferson is a center for non-surgical treatment of a lot of GI disorders. So why would people come here for that?
Well, because of the nice thing about Jefferson is that we're a community hospital, but we're also a tertiary care center. So we do the standard treatment and endoscopic procedures that the community does, but we also do more. Patients who may have a large colon polyp that can't be removed endoscopically by the community gastroenterologist will be referred to us because we have the instruments, the tools, the expertise to remove a larger polyp in the colon without surgery.
You do all kinds of medical procedures, as you've described, but you also have an MBA in healthcare. Why did you get that?
Actually, that's one of the things I'm most proud of. Now in the year 2011, we're learning a lot about the changes in healthcare, but healthcare has really been changing for a long time. And in the 1990s, we were going through another type of change. And physicians had to realize that we had to look for better ways to deliver healthcare more efficiently, have a better experience for the patient, and also to determine whether we're delivering the best type of healthcare that we could. And I felt that we really needed to learn something from good business practice.
And has that made you a better doctor?
I think it has. It makes me realize more and more about customer satisfaction.
Oh, well, I like that part. Thanks so much for coming to see us today.